Hi everybody, welcome to the first in a new series of The Pain I Suffer with Microsoft Patches, Episode 1. So on the weekend, I logged on to a Windows Server 2019, it's a hypervisor, to put some August 2021 patches into it. And yes, August, it's 2 months behind, but you'll as I go through the series, you're going to see why I wait so long and disregard anyone else's advice to patch promptly, because it's a nightmare every time. So I opened my WSUS console to see what the patch situation was, and approved the updates for August. And then I tried to run reports, and the reports failed to run. I got an error message saying reports unable to render. Please contact your administrator. So that's me. So I was already there. So I start troubleshooting this stuff. So there's a couple of prerequisites for reporting services on Windows Update Services, and that's the reports and some SQL Server tools. So there's two of them, and I did a repair install on both of them. It didn't make any difference. So I said, okay, well that didn't fix it. So I looked the machine over. There's nothing in the event logs. There's no verbose for WSUS. There's no WSUS logging I could think of to look at to see if there's any hint as to what's going wrong. So this machine's just a hypervisor. It never changes. I just patch it and move on. So the last thing I did to this was put July patches in at the end of August. A little sooner, but not timely, of course, for the same fearful reasons. Is that I expected it to break something, because that was Print Nightmare month. And just Google that if you want to know what that's all about, because it's October and it's still going on. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but Print Nightmare is still a Print Nightmare 4 months after its initial Print Nightmare debut. Anyway, I digress. So I uninstalled the July patch, and sure enough, reports work now. But something weird happened. While I was uninstalling it, the desktop of the hypervisor froze. I couldn't click on the start menu. I couldn't click on any open boxes on my taskbar. Nothing. Couldn't minimize, maximize, couldn't do anything. So I tried logging in as another admin user and tried to do stuff, and it subsequently locked up as well. So I had 2 locked up sessions now. So my third option is that I log onto a virtual machine, and just by coincidence, the virtual machine connector information uses a lower resolution because I like to output it to my laptop, not my monitor. And I copied the information for the hypervisor onto the virtual machine desktop, and it works fine there. And I could manipulate all the open sessions and click on the start menu. It was all good. So anyway, so the update had uninstalled by that time, because as I was struggling to regain control of the machine, and I unapproved it so it wouldn't roll out again accidentally in the future, and then looked the machine over and did a bit of testing. So what I discovered was that it only locks up when I use a large resolution at 1900 by something, rather than a 15-inch resolution, which is smaller. So I don't know what's going on there, but a couple of days later I logged back in again, and it locked up again. But the patch is still uninstalled, and reports for Windows Software Update Services still work. So is it a coincidence? I don't know. I think there's 2 problems there. One which is permanently damaged, and the other one corrected itself by removing that patch. And I was going to put the patch back in. Oh, by the way, KB5004244 is the patch we're talking about. 2021-07. It's currently removed because I need reports from Windows Software Update Services to be able to function correctly. So I was thinking I'd put it back in, but I'm going to wait probably for a long time until I figure out what's going on. So let's talk a bit about this. I have other Windows Server 2019 that have the patch installed. Reporting still works. They don't freeze. The desktop doesn't freeze up for any reason. Just this one machine. So far, all I know. I haven't gone through all of them yet to do the August updates, but so far it's the only one. Anyway, I just want to share my pain with you on this one, and this will be one of many more to come. So let's call this episode 1. Thanks for listening, everybody.